The VR Podcast, your realm for all things immersion tech in education and business. Prepare to be transported.
Welcome to the Virtual Reality Podcast. I'm Amanda Fox, and we are in VR.
I am James McCrary, and I am also in VR.
I am Alex Chaucer, and I am also in VR and the Oculus Go right now.
Steven Sato, also in VR, loving it.
Captain Geordie LaForge. Did he ever make Captain?
He never made Captain, come on.
Are you sure? In the movies?
I'm pretty sure he didn't.
Okay.
It's unfortunate.
Well,
Lieutenant Commander Geordie LaForge? All right. Okay, sorry. That was a tangent.
so May 1st, the F8 Summit launched, and so did the Oculus Go. So we went and got our Oculus Go's from Best Buy. And here we are
Yes, we
to
did.
give a review and talk about some educational applications. I'm going to start
Cool.
again with our really cool intro until I get the handle of knowing not to stop the video. And the app I want to talk about today is called Body VR.
Ooh.
So this is the Body VR app. Thank you. And as you can see, as you go through the app, you are floating literally through the blood vessels. So as you start, this little transport, it's like Magic School Bus VR. You get inside the little, it would have been much cooler if it was a school bus, but you get inside the little transport machine and you're being taken through the arteries in the body. Just kind of
That's really cool.
an erythrocyte. So it actually takes pieces of the blood, breaks it down, explains it. You can't hear the audio there, but you can also change your language, and you can skip to the different parts of the body by clicking around. So I just went ahead and skipped ahead.
You cheated. That's what you did.
I didn't cheat.
You can't skip around.
I can
Can't
skip
skip
to my
around these
loo,
things.
or I can skip to inside of a cell if I want to. So this is the cell membrane, and we're about to be taken through the cell membrane inside the cell. But like I said, each piece is kind of brought up in front of you. You're given a diagram, and it's almost like you can reach out and touch it. What do you guys think? Pretty educational.
Oh, that's so cool. No, I think it is. It's a very unique way of trying to talk about, the inner space with students, because it's even with some 3D renderings, it's really hard to understand what's happening. But I think in VR, there's an opportunity there to make it literally just like that movie Inner Space. Y'all remember the movie Inner Space? It was in the 80s. Yeah, okay, maybe it was just me.
Silence.
Yes, yeah,
I gotta say,
awkward
it
silence.
reminds me of high school biology. I hadn't really thought about cells in a long time, and it's nice seeing them again.
It's nice seeing cells
and
again.
it looks cool. Yeah, he's feeling really sentimental about the cells.
I definitely checked
A little
that out.
nostalgic.
Looks cool.
You get awesome.
Cool. Thank you.
So, is it me? Do I go?
It's
my
your
go?
turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go. So, the one that I want to talk about is by our good friends at Discovery Channel. They have Discovery VR. And what I liked about this, and I only did a couple of them, but there was one that was on kinetic energy that was talking about how electric cars use kinetic energy when it's like braking and stuff like that, to actually use that to charge back the batteries. And I thought, man, that's awesome. And if I'd have had that in Baton Rouge, I brake all the time. I would never, ever have to worry about gas again in my life. It's really awesome. And so basically what it is, yeah, that was an awkward silence moment too. Crickets. But what I love about this is it's all really Uh-oh. I just got booted. Hold on. I'm coming back.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'll be,
look,
and
Amanda's out too.
Yeah,
And I'll be
my
better-
headset overheated, is what it said.
Mine too.
Well, we've only been using them for,
Mine too.
3 hours?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Are you guys also plugged in
It's-
or not?
no, I unplugged mine because I thought that was contributing to heat, but now I'm back. Okay, I'm here. But what I love is it's all these 360 videos, but they do this really cool thing where they'll overlay like graphics on top inside the 360. So you'll see like on the window when you're sitting in the passenger seat with this in this Prius Prime. The guy's driving, they're talking, and on the windshield, it actually turns into like a whiteboard, and it puts up like the messages and it's the things it's telling you about, or it has like little 3D graphics that pop up on top of it. So I thought it was really cool, and it's just another way to have really cool experiences to kind of get some thoughts across. And it's definitely something that it's a conversation starter, but I think it's even more than that because I saw Mythbusters in there, and they have some pretty cool things too that are actually created just for VR. It's in CG. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I saw some Mythbusters in there too. At the garage there with the car doing. Yeah,
Yes.
I remember that one. Yep. Cool. You want to throw up the Unimmersive?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. So Unimmersive.
Oh, wow.
Wicked.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Unimmersive
Yeah.
seems to be a
Yes.
company that's really focused on educational experiences, but not just for education, also different types of training modules and things like that. So what we're looking at here is one that's just focused on dinosaurs. I think that was one of their first ones, and maybe a demo. But I think they're really trying to be in a VR platform. Now, the app itself was $3.99. But again, I think they're trying to start sort of this educational warehouse of different types of training materials. So I also want to show, let's see if I can show here. Give me 1 second. I have a photo that I wanted to throw up on the screen. So let's see if I click this, if that actually can go right up there. Yep. And so,
Oh, I didn't mean to start that.
no, that's
there we
good.
go.
So these were
There we
these
go.
are some of the immersive, unimmersive experiences that they have. The Titanic, I believe, came out last fall. I'm not sure if all of these are available on the Oculus Go yet, but these are some of the types of experiences that you might get on there. So you can see they're trying to build this catalog of educational experiences that can be used. So I'd be interested in learning some more about these guys too. And I think the Titanic one should be pretty cool. I've seen the demo on that one. They've got an anatomy one, Stonehenge, International Space Station, Journey into the Human Brain. That sounds pretty cool. So definitely worth thinking about and checking out Unimmersive and checking back to see what educational experiences they might have in the future.
Cool.
Nice.
I really like that the Rome and the Acropolis one, because I'm a social studies person by training and by love. So I have not checked those out yet. They're on my list. That's cool.
Very good.
Very awesome.
You ready, Jordy LaForge?
Ready. Energize. All right. Well, this is Mission ISS done by Magnipus. And really what this is this company out of downtown LA worked hand in hand with NASA and the European Space Agency and the Canadian Space Agency to sort of develop a real-life simulation, really high detail, accurate model of the space station. And what's great about this, you've got missions, you can float through low gravity. On a Rift or a Vive, you've got two controllers to pull yourself through it, and you can stop off at laptops and actually see astronauts scribing through video pop-ups this area of the space station. Again, there's missions to repair various parts of the space station, but what I really like is they've adapted this for the Oculus Go using just one controller and it's pretty stellar. I'm surprised that they got the level of fidelity and control down with only 1 versus 2. So I like this because only about 500 people have ever gone up into space, and it really gives you the feeling of that you're there. I mean, like you're floating. It's crazy, especially when you're outside.
Yeah, that looks really awesome. And
Yeah.
you're right. It was beautiful, like beautifully done. Like the details are crazy on that.
Now, is that a free?
What now?
Is that
Wish
a
I
free
could've seen it.
experience, Stephen? It is free.
It is free.
Ooh,
Very cool.
Yes.
I like free. Free's good.
Free is good. Now, one thing that I haven't seen that I would like to see more of would be more creation apps. So all of these are a
Right.
lot of experiences. So at what point are students going to be in and create? And I saw there's some paint ones, but they cost. I focused on a free app for what I wanted to talk about and showcase. And for the experience, it's amazing, but I can't wait as the portfolio of applications grows to see more, student-centered.
And don't you think, like,
creation
and
apps.
I'll look at it down here so we get it on the recording, but on this app launcher where you can have shared app experiences, wouldn't it be cool if even just one of the ones that they currently have, like the ones that deal with paint,
Oh,
where
absolutely.
you could have 4 people in the same space working on that same thing? I mean, it doesn't look like they have anything like that just yet, but I think that would be a possibility. That would be an easy jump to make for these companies that are creating it. And was Tilt Brush in?
That's a Google project.
Tilt Brush wasn't. I didn't see it in there,
Okay.
but there's a paint one. What would be really cool is outside of Oculus Home, have Oculus
Oh,
Classroom and have it all about creating, like experiential learning, debates, discussions, and allowing students to work together collaboratively. Like we've got the game table over there, but what if instead of games they were working on something content or school related?
No, that's a good point.
We were talking about this earlier, Amanda. One of our classes actually Skypes with another 7th grade class in Canada, right? And so I thought, and they're paired up in groups of 4. So we thought, well, what if they create 360 videos of their environment and what they're going to talk about, bring them into Oculus Rooms, and all you need is a set of 4 because you're only going to have 4 at a time in each location, and then progressively through that month or two-month period, every group will get a turn to see that other perspective and that other
That's
culture
that's a really cool idea.
through 360 video. Yeah.
That would absolutely, that would be amazing.
And I saw earlier, and I don't know how you did. I think Steven, you did it with the 360 video. How did you do that? Was that something that was built in?
So let me pull this up real quick. So I've got my menu up. I'm going to go into the media area, TV. I'm going to go with the basic Facebook 360 videos, and I'm going to look for something that really interests me. And let me see here.
And this is going to be magical.
Oh, well, would you look at that? Disney, Welcome to Pandora, the world of
let's do it.
Avatar.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's take a look at this.
How
Let's
did I
do it. Come
know?
on.
Take.
Let's see.
I almost picked the
Take me
Disney
there.
app just for you, Steven.
Okay, look at this. This is
So let me-
crazy. What?
And I see you guys. Wow. Well, and then how do
I've got pitch black, guys.
Yeah.
So somebody jump out and show what that.
Look at this.
Amanda, do you have us in the bubble?
I got booted.
Oh, get back in here.
got booted. I got
It's not letting
booted.
me back in.
Try to go back into Oculus Rooms.
Oh, there we go. I'm out. James, you're the only one in there still.
So,
So now I'm standing from the room settings perspective, and I see James. He's basically projected inside of the 360 video. It looks really cool.
this is really cool.
Oh.
Is there a way to take a picture in here? Like, can I grab a screenshot of that?
I wish there was. I wish there was a way. Like
I think there is a
in
way.
Spaces.
I think there is
You
a
can
way.
take. You can, but you have to go out. You have to hit share photo and then pop back in, and it'll take a screenshot. That's what I did earlier
Gotcha.
with what I posted on Facebook.
That was cool.
Want to hear more or connect with us? Subscribe to the podcast and find us on social media at The VR Podcast.